back to back, hitting back to back. When I'm landing on your beach, better know that it's way, yeah, oh, yeah. Better learn how to surf it, back to back, hitting back to back. Dropping links, dropping tracks, yeah, you know that it's way, yeah. Oh, hey, better learn how to surf.
Yes, sir. Better learn how to surf because we are riding a tidal wave of information and research today, as we always have been. Welcome to the Third Eye. It's your boy, Indigo Singh. And today I have a guest. I like to consider him a crypto celebrity. You know what I mean? A crypto bro. Underdog Research. How you doing today, brother?
Hey, I'm great. Great to be here with you on the Third Eye. Let's get this party started.
Yes, sir. Where's the pomegranate juice, though? Where's the pomegranate juice?
See, I knew you were going to ask me that, but we got to celebrate some wins. And I think we're going to be popping it pretty soon here with this Bitcoin halving and what's going to happen in a few months here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're gonna have like our conversations are always top tier. I know we're gonna have an incredible conversation. So shout out to everyone who's in the channel right now. Shout out to everyone who's subscribed. If you haven't, this is your opportunity right now. Make sure you subscribe, like the video at the end of the video. If you like what you watched, leave a comment. Let me know. Let me know what you'd like to see, what you'd like to hear me talk about more. The more you share with me, the better I get to serve you. So and then that way we get to grow together. But just to get into it, again, welcome to the Third Eye. With we have a guest today, Underdog Research, and we're gonna be having a conversation. It's gonna be a little light, but still a lot of information that I think is going to be beneficial to all of you. Underdog, if you don't mind, can I share this with you, brother? Just something that happened this week.
Yeah, absolutely. What's going on?
Yeah. So, for those who don't know, so I'm in my 30s now. I'm 32 on Monday. So yeah, so feel free to wish me a happy birthday on that day or whatever. But I'm 32. I'm 32 on Monday, and I feel like I have a little more experience being in my 30s now, right? I mean, it's not a lot because I haven't gone through the entire breadth of it, but I know enough to know that there's nothing to worry about. And I was having a conversation with one of my friends, and her birthday is coming up in a month. And, she's worried. She was worried. She's like, I don't feel accomplished. I feel like I haven't done enough. I feel like, I still need money. I still need to do this. I still need to do this. And I was like, honestly, don't worry about it. Like, these things take care of themselves. I don't know what your experience was like when you were younger, when it came to, like, say, financially. How was that experience like, you being a young person transitioning from space to space?
Oh, man. Shoot, you just brought back some nostalgia, both good and bad. For me, and I still feel like I'm transitioning always. Things were challenging at that point in my life. I had just finished service from the United States Marines about 2 years prior. And I had started at a young age and, a little bit older for joining the Marine Corps. And I had got out and I had an opportunity, but to take this opportunity, I had to use about $1,100, all the money I had at the time, to drive 24 hours away to a different state and have enough money for the rent. And after I paid all that, I didn't have a bed. I only had the clothes that could fit in the trunk of my car, and I'm sleeping on the floor of that apartment. And I didn't get paid until 2 more weeks from there. And so for me, that was my intro to my 30s. It was a very challenging time at that moment.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that. I think, like, just also getting that perspective, that our stories are different, but a challenge is a challenge. For you had to surmount, you had to persevere, and all of that has led you and has made you the person and the man that you are today. I can tell, like, when I'm having conversations with you, just from how you share things with me. Like, There's a lot of personal growth that has come from just having conversations with you, as far as like self-belief, as far as, the technological aspect, like understanding research, understanding crypto. I know a lot of the people who are in the channel were like more or less the same age, and I just wanted to start off with that, just to let you know that, what, if you're younger than 32 and you're here, you're absolutely at the best place, because I wasn't thinking about investing anything when I was 25. You know what I mean? That was so far. I was just trying to have fun. You know what I mean? But I am where I am now, as well, with like whatever challenges that I've gone through, and I'm so much happier, and I'm a lot more confident in the direction in which, life is going right now. Uh, But that's as a result of the skills that I've managed to acquire, and some of those skills actually came from being backed up against the wall. So I don't know what your wall is. I don't know what challenge you're going through, but if you're here, I know you're seeking that financial freedom. I know you're seeking that financial freedom. That's financial freedom is going to come from a little bit of research. It's going to come from putting in a little bit of work. Talking about the research, though, Underdog, I know there's information. Well, I know there's a video. I'm like dropping these gems. I'm dropping the trailer. You heard it first on this channel. I know there's something that you're preparing for your community. Would you like to share a little more about that?
Yes, let me see if I can have that pulled up. So, are you talking about the project we've been researching?
Absolutely.
Yes, thank you very much. This for the last few weeks since January, I first came back after a hiatus from being online because of life commitments to other things. This takes a lot of time, folks, to create videos and do the research and edit and all the things that come with it. We don't think about it, but it takes a lot of time. And so I took a hiatus and I came back and I gave a list of technology blockchain companies that I was looking at, as well as other research I do other than blockchain. And I told my community in Telegram that we have about these upcoming projects. And one of the first one on the list is SWFTCoin. And SWFTCoin is a token that is a utility token. And what that means is it has a purpose, it has a job, kind of like a engine is the utility of a vehicle. The vehicle is the four doors, the metal. SWFTCoin is the purpose, the utility of this blockchain company technology called Swift blockchain. And basically, it's what you pay fees with. So I would look at it like the change that you get back that you need to operate a bus station or get into, used when you're purchasing stuff. It's the little bits of information that is used to operate this. Now, I got plenty of videos. Now, I digress. So we've been talking about this for a few weeks. What interested me about this particular blockchain, Indigo Saint with the third eye, is artificial intelligence is a narrative that is really popular right now. And narratives can be very helpful for investing. And that is a very positive narrative. And this token has a positive narrative because they've been using artificial intelligence since their launch in 2017 with the forming of the company, which has AI experts, and then the launch of the actual token, which it was in 2018. But in 2018, people weren't even thinking about AI. I was, but not a lot of companies were. So their marketplace for this coin allows you to bring different cryptocurrencies and finances across these different networks, and you have to pay using Swift Coin. And they have a banking protocol, a business protocol, and an individual retail user protocol. And I started thinking about that. And I was like, let me look into this company. And I saw a really good opportunity because of the price. As I looked into it, I found some really good connections. So that's what we've been talking about since January of 2024.
Yes, sir. And you touched on something that's so important, that like this company, for one, was using AI in 2018. If I got that right, that was 2018.
That's correct. Since 2018, that's what the company started. 2017, they launched a protocol in 2018.
Yep. And I remember when I was in university. This must have been 2014. I think this is like when I heard this. It was on machine learning. and machine learning was the introduction towards AI. And it was like so far in it. Like doing that, taking that course felt, I didn't feel like I had to, because it felt almost like, oh, this is going to be like philosophy or something. Because the idea of AI, of artificial intelligence, of machine learning was so ahead of the time in 2014, right? And to think 3 years after that, this company formed, and then in 4 years after that, 2018, they were using a technology which even right now until today still isn't understood. You know, so listen, I am just I am the bearer of good news.
Underdog, I don't know if you have any last sentiments that you'd like to share with us.
You've been bearing this good news on your platform. MetaPath is something that I think was really good news for this project, because of the fact that when I started my research, the Third Eye, I found that they were connected to this company called MetaPath, and honestly, it threw me off when I first discovered this, because I'm like, okay, this is a huge connection, and I did see they made about 3 announcements about it, but it wasn't marketed in a way that I think was meaningful for a lot of people interested in SWFTCoin, because it kind of got lost in the shuffle, in my personal opinion, because they do so much collaboration where companies will get on their platform, that they sometimes lose connections they have, like with MetaPath. So I thought that was really, really interesting as well. And so that's one of the things I've been looking at. And so what I would like to say about that is, if we look at this and we look at what happened with this collaboration, let me go to it. There was an investment with MetaPath that happened in 2021 with Shima Capital, and that was not very well marketed, because we didn't know that there was a connection with MetaPath. And if we did know, it was such a light reference to it that most consumers that I have spoken to, who've left comments on my page or who've engaged in the content, they didn't know. But we see this investment in 2021. And this investment was a venture capital investment. And this was important because they have an AI narrative as well. MetaPath uses the AI for a platform for process their NFTs. And I think that's important, that you can aggregate, find the best deals, but you can also, for NFTs, but you can also swap your cryptocurrencies. And that is something that is key as we move forward. And China has now loosened the reins on adoption of these ETFs, which will be launched. We are assuming and speculating that because of the foundation that MetaPath and Swift have laid during the bear market for the last 2 years, that it's going to come out really, really well on for those who look into these projects. But we don't know until we get there. So that's what I've been discussing at the Third Eye. And I hope that this information is really helpful. What we want to do, if you're watching this right now, this has been brought to you on the Third Eye Metaverse. So all you have to do to see this content is to have gone to the link in the description of the video, clicked on the link, and you will be in the Metaverse. So likely you're watching this in the Metaverse. So please, I hope that you are watching. I hope you get involved. Look for my next upcoming videos, not just about AI, but also with the Third Eye, where we discuss these concepts, such as how this is going to affect us overall, the macro, and also the micro of how this can affect you in the future. Well, that's all we have. So till next time, this has been the Third Eye and the Underdog Research Channel on this platform, giving you the next and the best information you receive about this and other cryptocurrency projects.
But I kind of feel like I did say this guy, what did I call him? I told you he's a crypto celebrity. I told you he is a crypto bro. And yes, folks, that is absolutely it. Underdog, thank you so much again for your time. Thank you for your research. Thank you for the person that you are. Really appreciate you. And again, I am so grateful. I'm always out here thanking people, but I feel like, as a community, this is how we grow. We grow by sharing appreciation. If you like
anything that you've heard today. If you've liked any of the previous videos, I appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Make sure you leave a comment and let me know what you like to hear more of. But for today, that's it. Thank you so much for tuning into the Third Eye with me, your boy Indigo Saint. And you know where I'm from, they say Indigo, yizinto, chovicho, pushi panzoli para la semayatini mapapula isitudla yellow bone elimnyama, Promax 25, uhalando hlohla ngomlomo, engalikhahlela iporale yaphela, ilebalika mamoyo. Tanko.
It's back to back, hitting back to back. When I'm landing on your beach, better know that it's way. Yeah, oh, yeah. Better learn how to surf it. Back to back, hitting back to back. Dropping links, dropping tracks, yeah, you know that it's way. Yeah, oh, hey. Better learn how to surf.